Good evening, St. John Lutheran Church, family, and friends.
And good evening, Epiphany Lutheran Church and friends. It's Friday Night Fun Night.
It's October 16th. It's my Aunt Carolyn's birthday, Father John Pranger, my friends, and Vaughn Maple's birthday. And I'm sure there's a few others. But happy birthday to everybody on this October Friday evening. And all those of you like me who've had a birthday this week, hope you've had a great birthday or will have a great birthday coming up. It's a wonderful month. As many of my friends say, it's fall. It's beautiful. The leaves are turning. And there's
the Dodgers are losing. So anyway, this might be my last chance. I'm a Dodger fan. I still hold out hope, but I know that, and before you all give me a hard time about my wearing my hat again, hey, this might be the last time I get to wear this hat. So until 2020. So if you all do us in tonight or tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, you get to watch tonight.
I will be sad, but anyway, I know you all will be happy. It'll make much more people happy that are probably watching than me being sad.
We'll see what happens. You never know. That game the other night, nobody could have predicted that. They broke a record.
That's it. So that's been the only game so far. So
yes, we'll see. I wear my Cincinnati Reds hat, fan, for those of you who haven't heard me say. I've been a Reds fan since I was 12, 13 years old. I was a fan during the Big Red Machine days. And in honor of Joe Morgan, who died this past Sunday, I wear my Cincinnati Reds hat. Joe Morgan was second baseman for the Cincinnati Reds, probably the best or one of the best of all-time players at second base. And I believe it was my brother Tim who said, is God trying to get a baseball team together for heaven? Because he is now the fifth or the sixth Major League Baseball player who I think all of the ones who've died have been all Hall of Famers, starting with Tom Seaver a few months ago. And we've lost a number of them. Whitey Ford, Bob Gibson, Lou Brock, Joe Morgan. I was thinking there was another one. But anyway, I said to my brother, well, yeah, it sure sounds like it, doesn't it? Some really great pitchers in that group. Tom Seaver was a fantastic pitcher, New York Mets. So I loved him dearly. I was a big follower of his too. Was a Mets fan in the late 60s, in the 70s. And anyway, I'm just thinking of all the Reds fans who mourn the loss of Joe Morgan this week. We are very sad I heard about him on my birthday on Monday, October 12th, that he had died on Sunday. So thinking of Joe's family and all the fans who love Joe Morgan, we thank God for him, that he created him to see him play baseball, and hope that there is a great game in heaven happening tonight of all these wonderful baseball players. You know, you can hope as a human for things like that. We don't know what it's like, but it's just a great thought.
And so in honor of the end of the baseball season and everything that's happened, but acknowledging the fact that I'm depressed over how the Dodgers are doing right now, I give you tonight football jokes instead.
You know, we didn't talk, but I almost looked up football jokes, and then I thought, nah, you're probably going to look up baseball or something else.
No, I can't do baseball. I'm too depressed about baseball right now.
All right.
So, Sam, why did the football coach go to the bank?
Why did the football coach go to the bank?
To get his quarterback. What do football players, Sam, wear on Halloween?
What do football players wear on Halloween?
Face mask. And why was the tiny ghost asked to join the football team?
Why was the tiny ghost asked to join the football team?
They needed a little team spirit.
Well, speaking of ghosts, I looked up Halloween jokes. These are Halloween jokes for kids. And I also looked up October fall jokes, so we'll see if I get to use those later. But speaking of ghosts, what do ghosts put on their cereal in the morning?
What's that?
Boo berries and boo bananas. Bananas.
Okay.
What do you get when you take the inside of a hot dog? What do you get when you take the inside out of a hot dog? A hollow weenie. Why was the baby ghost sad?
Why dog was the baby ghost dad?
He wanted his mommy.
Oh.
He wanted his mommy.
Okay.
Your turn.
My turn. All right. Sam, why did the dog want to play football?
Why did the dog want to play football?
Not want to play football.
Oh, why did the dog not want to play football?
Because it was a boxer.
Ah.
Ooh. So why didn't the skeleton play football?
Why didn't the skeleton play football?
Because his heart wasn't in it.
Oh.
And why are centipedes not allowed to play football?
Why are centipedes not allowed to play football?
Because it would take too long to put their cleats on. Oh.
And speaking of football, I just heard on the national news tonight, 28 college football games have been postponed for this weekend because of players or coaches or a number of people getting COVID-19. So we lift all of those people up in prayers that others will not get it and that no one of them will get sick enough to have to go to the hospital. Because that's quite a number to hear that. So, all right. What did the boy ghost say to the girl ghost?
What did the boy ghost say to the girl ghost?
You sure are beautiful. How do you make a witch itch?
Okay.
You take away the W.
Mm.
What pants do ghosts wear?
What pants do ghosts wear?
Boo jeans.
Mm.
And what do ghosts serve for dessert?
What do ghosts serve for dessert?
Ice cream.
Oh, very good.
Your
Very
turn
good.
next.
All right. Now it's time to offend football players out there. So here we go. So, what's the difference between a New England Patriot fan and a baby?
Oh, you know what? If the Gateses are watching, I don't even want to touch it because they are big.
Sorry, Gates.
New
I got
England
two in my
Patriots
church
fans.
too. The baby will stop whining after a while. But that's okay. I'm an equal opportunity offender. So what do you call 53 millionaires around a TV watching the Super Bowl?
I don't know. What do you call
The Dallas Cowboys.
them? Oh.
So what how do you keep Los Angeles Rams out of your yard?
I don't know how.
Put up goalposts.
Ha, 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 ha.
So let's see. Oh, and what's the difference? Oh, here's another one. Sorry, Gateses. Sorry. For anyone who might be watching from Epiphany that's also Patriots fans, it's written down. I just want you to know it was written down here. But what's the difference between a New England Patriots fan and a carp?
And a carp?
Carp. Yep.
I don't know what.
One is a bottom-feeding scum sucker, and the other is a fish. All right, now that I have offended you all, okay.
Okay.
But Lanny, we still want you to come over and help us. So.
Actually, it'll be more like Julie coming over.
That's it. Okay.
With Lanny.
There
Julie
we
may
go.
tell Lanny no. Julie, please.
Julie, please let Lanny come over.
I don't
We
ever
need
say
him.
anything about your team, even though I'm not a fan, but I don't say anything. Just remember that. No, football, I'm a Chiefs fan, so, what do you want? Because I lived in Kansas City, so. But they lost. Not good last week, but that's how it goes. You can't win it all the time if you play it fair. Anyway, what did one jack-o'-lantern say to the other jack-o'-lantern on their way to the party?
What's that?
Let's get glowing.
Ooh.
Why do witches fly around on broomsticks?
Why do witches fly around on broomsticks?
Because their vacuum cleaners are too heavy. What did the little ghost say to his mom? I got a boo-boo. How do you make a skeleton laugh?
Okay.
Tickle its funny bone.
Oh, very cute. All right. In the interest of offending other fans out there, so here we go. But I think I'm safe on these ones. So, Sam, do you know what a Carolina Panthers fan does when his team has won the Super Bowl?
Oh, what?
He turns off his PlayStation 3. And what do you call a Jacksonville Jaguar that's in the Super Bowl?
I don't know what.
A referee. How many San Francisco 49er fans does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know. How many?
None. Lava lamps don't burn out, man. And why doesn't Toledo have a professional football team?
Why doesn't Toledo have a professional football team? I don't know.
Because then Cleveland would want one.
Oh, you are really being definitely.
There we go. Well, see, I'm trying to spread it out, folks. Sorry for 2 New England jokes on that. So, and here's for all of Mary's family that might be up in the Chicago area. Sorry, Aunt Carolyn, but you got it. But well, actually, Larry would appreciate this, I think. But where do you go in Chicago in case of a tornado?
I don't know where.
To Soldier Field, because they never get a touchdown there.
Oh.
There you go. All right.
You didn't have a Green Bay Packer one.
I did.
And we know a lot of Green Bay Packer fans.
And I do that because Tracy is probably watching, and I wouldn't want Tracy to get mad at me because all the Green Bay Packer jokes were really, I mean, these ones were tried to be funny. Those ones were a little disgusting. So
Yeah. Okay.
I wasn't going to get disgusting on
Okay. Why did the Vampire cancel their baseball game?
Why is that?
Because they couldn't find their bats.
Ooh.
Where do baby ghosts go during the day? Day Scare Center. Who did Frankenstein take to the party? His ghoul friend. And how do you mend a broken jack-o'-lantern? I may have had this one before.
I don't know.
With the pumpkin patch.
Oh, yeah, yes, I think you did. Now you say that.
Yes. All right, I'll give you 2 more, and then either you tell jokes or it'll be time for Sam. What's the ghost's favorite party game?
Okay.
Hide and go shriek. What do baby ghosts wear on their feet?
Booties.
Booties. Very good. You're getting this boo thing down. Booties.
All right.
Yes.
2 jokes for you. Okay, this is to offend another set of fans. So on the first day of school, a first grade teacher explained to her class that she was a Steelers fan. She asked her students to raise their hands if they too were Steelers fans. Wanting to impress their teacher, everyone in the class raised their hand except one little girl. The teacher looked at the little girl with surprise and said, "Janie, why didn't you raise your hand?" "Because I'm not a Steelers fan," she replied. The teacher, still shocked, asked, "Well, if you're not a Steelers fan, then what are you a fan of?" "I am a Ravens fan and proud of it," Janie replied. The teacher could not believe her ears. "Janie, please tell us why you are a Ravens fan." "Because my mom is a Ravens fan and my dad is a Ravens fan, so I'm a Ravens fan too." "Well," said the teacher, "that is no reason for you to be a Ravens fan. You don't have to be just like your parents all the time. What if your mom was an idiot and your dad was a moron? What would you be then?" "Then," Janie smiled, "I'd be a Steelers fan." And since you mentioned college football, here it is. 2 Florida State football players, Bubba and Tiny, were taking a very important exam. If they failed, they would be on academic probation and not allowed to play in the big game the following week. Now, the exam was fill in the blank, and the last question read, Old MacDonald had a blank. Okay. Bubba was stumped. He had no idea what to answer, but he knew he had to get this one right to be sure he passed. So making sure that his teacher wasn't watching, he tapped Tiny on the shoulder and said, "Tiny, what's the answer to the last question?" And Tiny laughed and then looked around to make sure that the professor hadn't noticed. He turned to Bubba and said, "Bubba, you're so stupid. Everyone knows that Old MacDonald had a farm." "Oh, yeah," said Bubba. "Now I remember." So he picked up his number 2 pencil and he started to write the answer in the blank. But then he stopped. And so he tapped Tiny on the shoulder and he whispered, "Tiny, how do you spell farm?" "Oh, you really are dumb, Bubba. That's easy," hissed Tiny. "Farm is spelled E-I-E-I-O. Okay, Sam, time for a song.
Cute. Alright, I'm gonna go in the middle over here.
All right, come on over.
Alright.
this little light of mine tonight. I just need to let you guys know I am very much running out of songs, like more than I usually am. I would love song suggestions.
It's because he's been studying so much, because he has a driver's license now. Watch out, Georgia, here he comes.
Yay.
And he voted.
For the first time
For
on
the
the
first
same
time.
day.
For the first time on the same day.
3 hours.
To wait to vote, right?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a very long wait, but I'm glad I did it. So anyways, here's this little light of mine. Okay. So make sure. Okay. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no. I'm gonna let it shine.
Hide it under a bushel, no.
I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel,
No.
I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Don't let Satan blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Don't let Satan blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let Satan blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Play it again.
All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
I'm trying to think of another verse.
Oh, that's right. It was good.
There was one about Jesus gave to me.
Oh.
I'm gonna let it shine. Jesus gave it to me. I'm gonna let it shine. Jesus gave it to me. I'm gonna let it shine. 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 Let it shine.
All right.
Thank you.
Sam.
I'll try to get some requests on Sunday, so if you think you've got one, and David, you need to do
That's
the same,
it. You can-
so Sam can practice ahead and get ready to sing again. So, all right,
Right.
a few more jokes. I got knock knocks now.
Oh, you do?
Knock, knock,
okay.
Halloween.
Go for it.
All right, knock knock.
Who's there?
Canoe,
Canoe who?
canoe. Can you tell us some knock knock jokes today too? That's not Halloween, but
All right.
knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Aren't you glad it's Halloween? Orange gets thrown in there a lot, doesn't it?
It does.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Olive who?
Olive who?
Wait a minute, who's there? Wait a minute. Who's there?
Olive.
You
no,
say
no.
knock knock.
Who's there?
Olive.
Olive who?
Olive Halloween.
Aw.
Sorry, I got mixed up. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo hoo.
I didn't mean to make you cry. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Frank.
Frank who?
Frankenstein. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Wanda.
Wanda who?
Wanda go for a room on my broomstick? Right on my broomstick? I'm not saying anything, people. Just behave. All right, your turn.
All right. Sam, why did the football quit the team?
Why did the football quit the
He
team?
was tired of being kicked around. Oh. What did the receiver say to the football?
What did the receiver say to the football?
Catch you later.
Uh,
What do you call a lineman's kid?
what What do you call a lineman's kid?
A chip off the old blocker.
Good one.
What do centers wear on their feet?
What do centers wear on their feet?
Hiking shoes. Where do quarterbacks go when they get old?
Where?
Out to pasture. Pasture,
Okay.
yes. And what is a ghost favorite spot on a football field?
I don't know what.
Under the goal post.
All right, knock knock.
Who's there?
Philip.
Philip who?
Fill up my bag with candy. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Ben.
Ben who?
We should give this to our nephew Ben. Been waiting for Halloween all year long.
Oh.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who?
What?
Who?
Who?
Knock knock.
Who? Oh.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Who?
Are you now? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Lettuce.
Let us who?
Let us have some candy, please. All right, that's that. Wait a minute. What kind of bats fly around the school at night?
What kind of bats fly around the school at night?
Alpha bats.
Oh.
And this says, no, bats will scream for some of these Halloween jokes. However, you can use riddles all year long.
Yes.
These were cute ones for kids to tell at school, and I thought they were
Oh,
good.
here's my last few for you.
All right.
Sam, why can't you play football with pigs?
Why can't you play football with pigs?
They hog the ball.
Oh.
Okay, here you go. Tracy, if you're watching, this is for your husband.
Oh, boy.
What do you call 20 Viking fans in the basement?
I don't know what.
A wine cellar. Okay, apologize to your husband for me.
Say,
I'm
you
not
know,
trying to
Bishop
be funny.
Fryhite.
That's right, Bishop.
Bleeds
our old
purple.
Bishop
We may have to
That's
tell him
true.
that to watch that.
So, how did Scrooge end up with the football?
I don't know how did Scrooge end up with a football.
The ghost of Christmas past. And finally, where do Jedi play football?
I don't know. Where do Jedi play football?
On the Force field.
Oh, that's a good one. I like
Okay,
Star
there we
Wars
go.
ones.
All right, there we go.
All right, few prayer requests. Sherry and Bill Tidwell asked for prayers for Bill's mom, Jeannie Tidwell. She is in the hospital. She got sick, and they took her in. She does not have COVID from what they can tell. But they're praying that she will come through this fine and will be able to go back to her residence tomorrow. So if you would please keep Jeannie Tidwell, Bill's mom, and Sherry's mother-in-law, who they love so much, in your prayers that she will get better and be able to go back to where she lives tomorrow. Also, if you will keep Sherry Tidwell in your prayers, she will be going for a knee replacement next week. She will be having surgery for that, and then she will, I'm not sure. I think she stays overnight and then we'll come home and we'll do outpatient therapy for that. So please pray for everything to go as well as possible for Sherry with her knee replacement surgery. We also want to continue to pray for continue to pray for Sarah Lanier, our wonderful 93-year-old who had a pacemaker put in yesterday and was feeling so much better. And just pray that she went home this morning. I've not heard from her today, but I will give her a call tomorrow, but I would assume she went home, and she sounded really great yesterday when I talked to her on the phone. So, Cousin Laura, I hope you gave the weather for Illinois. We're thinking of you all. I know that you're much colder than us. We're dropping down tonight and tomorrow, I think, but we're going to be 70 on Sunday, which is a little high, but I'd still suggest if you're coming to worship, we both will be having outdoor worship. We have worship at 10. And Epiphany has worship at 11, and we will have drive-through communion from 11:30 till about 12:15. For those of you who aren't coming to worship or don't feel comfortable coming, you're welcome to come by then. But the probably will be cooler in the morning, so I would suggest you wear layers. Remember to bring your mask, as we ask everybody to mask. You can listen to the service in your car, and we will be live streaming the service this Sunday, so at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and the service will be put up after that. We don't have devotions tomorrow night or Monday night, but we hope that you, and more than likely, we'll share next Tuesday, but more than likely, we won't have devotions next Wednesday.
That's correct.
Because we are taking the day to go with our boys to the North Georgia mountains for our annual Bert's Pumpkin Farm. We've gone since they were babies, and to get
It's called our Bert's Pumpkin Farm, Apple Farm, Try to Avoid the Weekend Traffic Trip.
That's right. So we're just going up for the day and enjoying going up and coming back. So we're taking Wednesday because for Sam it's kind of a just check-in day, and so we're going to take the day and go enjoy the fall together. So if you have any prayer requests, please, I check things on Facebook, and I write down things as I see them for family, friends, others who need prayers. If you heard me share yesterday, and I'll put it up, the names of the two restaurants at Lake Lanier are called Lake Burrito and Socks, like the socks you wear, barbecue. They were on Kelly Clarkson. I haven't been able to pull that up yet, but there was a great story of how Socks Barbecue heard of Lake Burrito, was struggling, and had a fundraiser for them and put it out. And not only did they raise money for this restaurant to stay open, but Lake Burrito had a lot of people come for them, and it helped them to be able to hire back some of their help. It was really a neat story of a neighbor helping a neighbor, even in the same industry. And I shared about it last night more, and I hope to be able to find that story and share that on our Facebook page in the next day or two. So it was really, really special to see that. So we continue to pray for teachers. We know that Spalding County, you're at the end of your fall break. You go back for the first time into the classroom since March on Monday. So we pray for safety and health for everyone coming. Pray for all the teachers, aides, helpers, workers throughout our state and throughout the country, especially those who are concerned about their own health and protection. We just pray for safety for them, and especially those who we know have been affected by COVID. And we continue to pray for the families who have lost loved ones to COVID and those whose loved ones are struggling right now in the hospital. And we pray for our first responders, wherever they may be, for all the great work they're doing and the way they're putting their life on the line to save other people's lives. And we're thankful for them. We're thankful for the work that they do. We're thankful for our grocery clerks. We're thankful for our bus drivers. We're thankful for our police, our fire, our ambulance workers, all of these people who are in harm's way. And so we just pray for protection and care for all of them. So,
Probably my last PSA for you is your public service announcement is you heard us talk about the fact that, yes, we did wait 3 hours in line this past Wednesday to go vote. But it's just an encouragement to all of you. However you do it, get out there and vote. I will tell you that looking at the long lines, I find it an encouragement. I think what it's showing is how serious people are taking this election. And it doesn't matter what side you're on in this election. You need to go out and vote. It's your chance to be able to make a difference in terms of what's going on in our national, state, and local politics. And if you don't complain about the results.
my
Okay?
mom always said that. My
So-
mom and dad always said that. You have no room to complain if you don't vote. So do your duty and vote, whether it's on paper or you wait in line or you go that day. I'll be working. There's other people we know working that day. They shared that the average poll worker is 70 years old, and many of them have dropped out because they're worried about their health. So other ones of us are stepping up to the plate. I've been one before. And so we just, however you do it, whenever you do it, just make sure
You do it.
you do it. So
That's it.
we're glad to be with you. We love Friday night. It's always fun, and have to think about what jokes and what hat we're going to wear, and having Sam sing a song. So
Like I said, I know all you Braves fans out there. This might be my last chance to wear this. Okay, so just let me have my chance. Okay.
I think it'd be fun.
And if for some reason they give me more hope so that I can wear it next week, I'll wear it, but I won't say anything.
Oh, one last thing for All Saints Day. If you have a family or friend who died since last November 1st when we had our All Saints service, if you will bring a picture by, their name and their relationship to you. I need them by Wednesday, October 28th. We're going to share those specially. And then if you share the name of any family or friend who has died in the past, they will be in a litany for that day. So, but the deadline is Wednesday, October 28th. So please, I'll have a pad this week. You can write down the names. Please remember, Pastor David and I and Pastor Nahali, you can tell us stuff on Sundays, but there's so much going on that we forget half of it. So if you tell us something, you better send us an email, write us a note, or text it to us, because there's a good chance
We'll
we
forget.
will forget, because there's so much always going on Sundays. We love it. It's great. But we don't count on us remembering, because there's just too much going on. So
There you
just
go.
remember that. But yeah, I'll have a pad, and I'll be looking for names. And you can also, if you have pictures in an envelope, I promise you'll get your pictures back. So
Well, should we bless our congregations?
sure, and our friends and our family, wherever they may be.
There we
So,
go. The Lord bless you and keep you.
the Lord make His face shine on you and be gracious to you,
The Lord look upon you with favor.
and give you peace. In the name of the Father,
And the
Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
Have a great night and a wonderful weekend. We hope to see as many of you as possible, either online for church or in person on Sunday.
Yes. Good
Take
night,
care.
everyone.
Good night. Thanks, Sam.